Life's a game with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. So things you got.
Hey, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, man. Cause Bomac's a lie, Bomac's a lie, Bomac's a lie, Bomac said, Green Machine Fried Green Tomato ain't shit. We gonna get rid of him in 3 rounds. Well, in the 3rd round, whatever round that was, Bud got dropped. He ain't shit, man. We gonna destroy this dude, man. He ain't nothing. He ain't this. He ain't that. But at the end of the day, obviously, that means what? If it smells like, if it talks like, guess what? It is a motherfucking duck. You know what I mean? And duck being an operative word, he will duck PBC. Because it's free and clear now. Bob Arum said it's up to him. It's up to Terrence Crawford. The Porters wants to fight. So now we just got to sit back and watch what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? We got to sit back and watch because at the end of the day, it's all up to Terrence and Bomac who they fight next, right? Y'all, no one man should have all that power. Is that what you said on Sway? Y'all got all the power, right? So who y'all gonna fight? But let's digress back into this shit though. Now let's talk about mandatories this year that I've seen, right? The more popular mandatories, right? Ocampo was a mandatory, right? Well, that was 2 years ago. He stopped them in 1 round. I'm getting somewhere. Follow me. Deontay Wilder's mandatory. Brazil stopped them in 1 round. I'm getting somewhere. Bud and Bomac. 9 rounds. And you got knocked down. Deontay Wilder said, when you have flies, man, you get rid of them. They just bzzz, and it's your job to get rid of them. You were supposed to get rid of them. I really had no doubt that you were going to win this fight, but you're not as good as people say you are. You're definitely not as good. And let's go into what you looked like last night. I said on my live yesterday, you looked like a Mexican. You had a Mexican body. You looked square. You had soft abs. Even your torso looked square. You didn't have that that black man's V shape. You know what I mean? And kind of like you just made weight. I don't think you did any strength training for this fight. You know, if you plan on beating Earl Spence, which is absolutely absurd right now, it's definitely an absurd thought. Then you need to add a whole new piece. You better go to Vegas and holler at Larry Wade. You better, because that's the only way. That's the only way the fight goes 10 rounds. You have no chance against Earl Spence, none whatsoever, and it's very obvious at this point. Now, the last 3 or 4 fights, Earl has fought 3 or 4 different ways, so he has options. Terrence Crawford, if he fights you like Sean Porter, you're gonna get tired by the 7th round. You're not stronger than him. And truth be told, Terrence Crawford's legs won't hold up against Earl Spence because he's gonna take maybe 40 body shots by the 8th round. He's gonna be a stationary target. You know what I mean? Earl can fight flat-footed, Bud Crawford can't. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to Terrence Crawford fights in a straight line, chin up in the air, pulls out of the pocket. He doesn't slip. He doesn't slip and pivot. You know what I mean? His physicality is not what we believe it was. He needs to go back down to 140 and he needs to start catching weight, Jose Ramirez and whoever else, because he's definitely not ready. He's definitely not ready. Now, truth be told is I'm not gonna interview Bomac. Y'all already know that by now. Bomac too afraid of me. He afraid of the truth. You know what I mean? Truth be an operative word. And y'all definitely can forget about Terrence Crawford interviewing me because only person he gave a one-on-one to was Radio Raheem this week. You know what I mean? Everybody else had to do group interviews and shit like that. He don't want to build his brand. I believe he's very comfortable. You know what I mean? And you see, he got a beautiful family. He brought his family out to the fight, and loving mother, loving wife. I respect all of that. But as it relates to this thing that we call boxing, and the thing that I commentate on daily and reach hundreds of thousands of boxing fans weekly, daily. You understand what I'm saying? It's my job to talk boxing. And right now, Terrence Crawford. I'm taking all bets. Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. We ain't gonna make the bets now because niggas gonna forget. But I'm taking all bets. Taking all bets up to $10,000. All bets. I'm serious. I'm serious. I want all your money. And since it's cash, we're going dollar for dollar. We're going even money. All right, because Vegas gonna make Earl Spence probably 2.5. Earl Spence would probably be plus what -210. Bud would be what +140 or some shit like that for the fight. You know what I mean? Maybe as it stands as after yesterday's fight. I want even money. If you want to bet me even money, bet me. Bomac, I'm ready to bet you. You gonna talk all that shit? Let's bet. No big deal. I'll bet you anything up to $9,999. You know what I mean? I'm sure I could find 4 quarters in my motherfucking cup tray. Bets on, Bomac. Holla at me, 10 grand. When that fight happens, we ain't gonna make the bet now, but when the fight happens, I'm gladly make the bet. And I think Sean Porter beats you. I beats you up, Terrence. I think Sean Porter mauls you. I'm not sure if Sean can win those middle distant battles, but he's going to expose Terrence Crawford. He's going to baptize him in the big time boxing at the welterweight division. I know I was on emotional fonts last night, but I think that it's a tough fight. Sean Porter's lack of accuracy. If Sean Porter had accuracy, I mean, the welterweight division would be completely different. You understand? I think if Team Porter humbles themselves, I'm throwing out an olive branch right now. If they humble themselves and I don't know who it is. Roger Mayweather is no longer doing this full time. But if they can get somebody to show them how to accurately throw a punch from middle distance, Terrence Crawford has a problem. You know what I mean? But just the fact that Sean Porter's going to maul him and take his legs away is going to make it interesting. And that's really a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? Because Terrence Crawford is black for real. I'm not taking nothing about his black card, but he doesn't fight like a athletic black fighter. He doesn't. I don't know if he can anymore. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think people were saying, well, he's acting like a dog. He said, no. Listen, the object is to what Andre Ward say is to hit and not get hit. What Floyd Mayweather say is to hit and not get hit. I don't want to get hit. I'm just being honest. I don't like paying taxes. You know what I mean? I don't want to buy nothing and pay taxes. I don't want to hit you and get hit. Similar equation, right? But Bomac, what you got to say now? Hey, morning, what you got to say now? Media ain't gonna hold him accountable to his words. I thought it was everybody gonna laugh in their face because they want another interview. Niggas, I'm telling you, I'm the realest nigga that cover boxing. Spend my own money, never got a dime from anyone. Spend my own to cover the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? So tell the haters to get out in front of their computer screen and go cover a fight. Use their own money. You know, the super chats y'all give them and AdSense they get. Tell them to use that money and go cover a fight. Until then, not on my level. And then take money out of their own pocket. Take thousands of dollars out of their own pocket and invest that in the community on a monthly basis. Do that. Brag about it too. the more brag men, the more black men that can brag about doing positive things in the community, the better our communities are. You know what I mean? It's just what I believe. You know, if you want to be a silent hero, feel free. I used to be a silent hero. That's my name on Instagram. But I think it's time that we be examples, you know, because it's, you know, 6 o'clock news gonna say Tyrone wanted for murder. The Bloods and the Crips are at it again. Then they show graffiti. You know what I mean? Don't even show the person committing the crime. They show the graffiti. Hey, Kiki. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, Bomac, close the door, Kiki. But at the end of the day, what you got to say now, man? It wasn't gonna go 3 rounds. It went 3 times that. It went 9 rounds. It went 66% longer than it was supposed to, Bomac. What you got to say now? Y'all training looked terrible. I mean, I'm in better shape than Terrence Crawford right now. Matter of fact, way better shape than Terrence Crawford right now. You know what I mean? Physically, if you looked at me and looked at him, you would think I was the fighter. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I just think that Bomac, I want to bet you. I know you got to stand and bet with Black Fight Fan. I want some of that smoke too. I want some of that smoke. I want some of that smoke. Robert Garcia, you still owe me push-ups, man. I want all that smoke. So you know, you got all that money over there. You got all that money over there, man. You know, bet some of the common folks like me. You know what I mean? You got that 3.5, whether you got all that money, you got all them jobs over there. You're a Jamaican over there. You know what I mean? They got you, Bob got you frontlining for him. You know what I mean? He gonna say publicly this week because y'all in the moment. But next week, Bob Arum gonna show his true colors. Nah, we ain't doing that. We going to Africa. Terrence Crawford didn't even know he was going to Africa, and he's lying because Bomac commented on it. So, anyways, man, I just think that they coming now. They coming. If you are against Top Rank, these agents are gonna pay to kind of destroy your name and everything else. I'm prepared. You know what I mean? So, anyways, man. Bomac, man, what you got to say now, dog? 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 What you got to say now? There's nothing you can say. Nothing you can say. Bud got dropped by a guy you called a journeyman. He ain't shit. That's what you said. He ain't shit. That's what you said. Remix that motherfucker. He ain't shit. Let me chop and screw that shit since we hail into a nigga from Dallas, Texas. He ain't shit. Oh man. Anyways, man, Bud and Bomac, 2 little peas in the pod, crabs in the barrel syndrome. You know what I mean? They need to go get a lawyer first. Before you bet me, you need to go get a lawyer, Bomac, and realize truly how much money Bob Arum is making off y'all. You know what I mean? They think they got jobs. In real life, they Bob Arum's employees. Let that sink in. Barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe. Ain't no way I'm a multi-millionaire and working for somebody else. I guarantee you that shit. Ain't no way I'm 100,000 there and working for somebody else. Somebody else. Barbershop conversations, man. Phil, ain't no way I'm a motherfucking broke ass king and working for somebody else. I ain't punched the clock since I was 27 years old, man. Bomac out there punching clocks, man. Punching clocks and getting punched by Journeyman. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe. What you got to say now, Bomac? What you got to say now, Bo? Let me chop and screw that shit. What you got to say now, Bomac? Peace, Nick. Oh, God.